everyone. Today I'm wearing my cool hat. Do you have a favorite hat at home? Do you know the name of this story? What is the title of this book? Do you remember it? Teacher Julian has read it quite a few times. And now it is my turn. Uncle Nacho's Hat. Adapted by Harriet Romer. The pictures illustrated by Mira Reisberg and read by me, Miss Crystal. Let's get started. Uncle Nacho's Hat. There are some Spanish words in this book. El sombrero del tío Nacho. The hat of Tío Nacho. Uncle Nacho. Tío is uncle. What's the word for hat? It started with an S. Sombrero. Yep, you remember. Uncle Nacho's hat. Every day, Uncle Nacho woke up with the sun. He would say, "Good morning," to his cat and his dog. And he said good morning to his parrot and his monkey. And he said good morning to his hat, which was old and full of holes. Did you see it? Old favorite hat. He had lots of pets too, didn't he? Cat. Do you know the word in Spanish for cat? You can say gato. Can you try it? Say it. Gato. That is cat in Spanish. Uncle Nacho lit a fire to make his morning coffee. But when the fire started to go out, he had to fan it. He had to give it some air. Pick up the air, make the smoke come. And the fire will get hotter. But since his hat was old and full of holes, it didn't do very good, such a fan. Why do you think that? The little house filled with smoke. The cat meowed and the dog barked. The parrot screeched. The monkey screamed, and Uncle Nacho began to yell at his hat. "You're useless and full of holes." He said it was useless. Didn't really work for him anymore, especially as a fan. Maybe not even as a hat. It had so many holes, It really didn't do its job anymore. No use. You're no good for anything anymore. "Uncle Nacho! Uncle Nacho!" came a voice at the door. Let's see. How do you say door in Spanish? Do you know? La puerta. Door. Someone was knocking on la puerta. It was Ambrosia, Uncle Nacho's niece. She always stopped in for a little visit on her way to school. "What's the matter, Uncle Nacho? Is the house burning down?" Do you remember? Why would she say that? Oh, that smoke that was in there when he was trying to fan the fire, "No, Ambrosia. I'm just fighting with my hat again. It's no good to me anymore." "You say that every morning, Uncle Nacho. So today, I have a present for you. It's a new hat." Oh, look at it. She's smiling. She's excited. Happy to give him a gift of a new hat. Do you remember how do you say hat in Spanish? Sombrero. A new one. Nuevo is new. Un sombrero nuevo. A new hat for Uncle Nacho. Uncle Nacho put on the new hat and he looked at himself in the mirror. "See how handsome it makes you look, Uncle Nacho?" said Ambrosia. It's true. All the girls will fall in love with me. That's for sure. Uncle Nacho, well, I have to go to school now. I'll come by later. Take care of yourself, and thank you for the hat. How do you say thank you in Spanish? Do you know? Gracias. Yep. He said, gracias por el sombrero. Thank you for that. Try it. Can you say it? Gracias. Yep. Thank you. Yes, and she said he looked very handsome, huh? Very good looking. Now I have a new hat, said Uncle Nacho. But what am I going to do with this old hat? That's not good for anything anymore. Hat, he said to his old hat, what am I going to do with you? I know. I'll put you in my trunk. In his trunk? What's a trunk? It's a box. Maybe a chest. It holds clothes. Sometimes people travel with it. And you store things in there. So he decided to put his hat in the trunk. Wait a minute. What if the mice get in and they start to eat you? No, no, no. I'd better not put you in my trunk. But hat, you're really not good for anything anymore, said Uncle Nacho. You don't keep me dry in the rain. All those holes the rain would just fall right through. I should throw you away. I'll just take you right outside now and throw you in the street. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see a car coming. You might get run over. No, no, no. I'd better not throw you in the street. He was worried. What's going to happen next? He saw a car in the street and did not want it to get ran over. How do you say, let's say car in Spanish? How do you say car? Un carro. It's very similar, huh? Very close. Carro. But hat, you're really not good for anything anymore, said Uncle Nacho. You don't keep the sun off my head? I should throw you away. I'll take you outside right now and throw you in the trash. Maybe some good man will find you. Someone who will appreciate you. Appreciate, what does that mean? Someone who might be grateful for a hat, even though it has holes in it, huh? But still, they might be grateful for a hat. A decent person. Bless you both, he said. What's he gonna try next? A few moments later, along came Chabela, Anna Brosia's mother. She was coming from the market and counting her change. Then she saw Uncle Nacho's hat. I know this hat. It's Uncle Nacho's hat. Look, remember he put it out in the garbage. Somebody must be playing a trick on poor Uncle Nacho. You're coming with me right away. I'm taking you home to Uncle Nacho. She thought, maybe he's missing his hat. I should bring it to him. He's taking it home. How do you say home in Spanish? Do you know? Casa. Taking it to the house. La casa. Try it. Can you say it? Casa. What's going to happen now? Look, Uncle Nacho, look what I found. Your hat. Thank you very much, Chabela, but I threw this old hat away because your daughter, Ambrosia, gave me a new one. See? Doesn't it look good on me? Ambrosia gave you a new hat, so you threw your old one? Aye, how will anyone know you without your hat? You're right, Chabela. Thank you. And Uncle Nacho took back his old hat. She found it. Because her daughter gave it to her. She is the mom of Ambrosia. How do you say mom in Spanish? Do you know? Madre. Madre. Try it. Yeah. Mom. Madre. What's Uncle Nacho going to do next? But in truth, Hat, you are not good for anything anymore. I really should throw you away. This time I'm taking you far from here. And then my heart won't break when I think about you. So Uncle Nacho took his old hat to the very edge of the town where the town became the country, and he hung it on the branch of a flowering tree. There, at least, we can say goodbye now. And he said goodbye to his hat. How do you say goodbye in Spanish? Let's say adios. Try it. Adios. Goodbye, hat. Under the tree, an old gentleman was just waking up from his nap. He saw Uncle Nacho's hat. Sir, sir, you've forgotten your hat. I'm leaving it here, said Uncle Nacho. It isn't any use to me anymore. Can you give it to me then? Take it. The hat is yours. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And the gentleman walked away wearing the hat. At last, a deserving person has my hat. May it serve him well. So there he was, taking a nap, and Uncle Nacho gave him a hat. How do you say nap in Spanish? Take a little nap. Siesta. Try it. Can you say it? Siesta. Take a siesta. So now someone has Uncle Nacho's hat. The old gentleman was so happy with his hat that he didn't see Pedro and Paco following him. Hey, look, said Pedro. That old guy's wearing Uncle Nacho's hat. He must have stolen it. We're taking back the hat you stole, cried Paco. But I didn't steal it, protested the old gentleman. That's a lie. You stole it. The boys and the old gentleman fought over the hat until it was completely torn apart. Finally, the boys grabbed it and ran away. We got it. Let's take it to Uncle Nacho. Uncle Nacho will be so happy to have his hat. Uh-oh. But he didn't steal it, huh? He didn't. And he was so happy to have a new hat, huh? He was happy. Happy in Spanish. Can you say contento? Try it. Contento. He was contento. How do you think he feels now? Those boys came and took his new hat. Aww. Uncle Nacho, what's going on? Look what we've got. We've got your hat back from that old thief who stole it. Uncle Nacho was angry. Oh, I gave that hat to the old man, and now you've ruined it. It isn't even a hat anymore. Uncle Nacho took back what was left of the old hat, and he slammed the door. He was angry. He was trying to get rid of that old hat, huh? And it keeps coming back. A little later, Ambrosia arrived for a visit on her way home from school. Oh, look at Uncle Nacho, looks sad. Ambrosia asked him, "What's the matter?" Why aren't you wearing your new hat? I've been too busy worrying about my old hat. The more I try to get rid of it, the more it keeps coming back. I don't know what to do. Ambrosia thought for a few minutes. Stop worrying about that old hat, Uncle Nacho. Think about your new hat instead. Ah, I never thought about that before, said Uncle Nacho. How intelligent you are, Ambrosia. What a good idea. Doesn't have to think about it anymore. He can start thinking about something different. And just keep his hat right in his heart. Uncle Nacho put on his new hat. Let's go, hat. I'm taking you to meet my friends. Then he met the cow. I like your hat. What a nice new hat, Uncle Nacho. Everybody knows it's Uncle Nacho. Huh? Your hat looks great. And I like my new hat too, he said. The end. That was fun. What did it mean when he was over by the tree? And remember, he wanted to leave his hat there? And he said, now my heart won't break. Why do you think he said that? He was very sad to get rid of his old hat. His heart was breaking because of his sadness, huh? He kept thinking about that old hat. But now he has something new to think about. His new hat. That's a fun story. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.